Remember me? I'm Rita Jenrette. I wrote a book about my life in Washington, a book that revealed the fact that I made love to my husband on the steps of the Capitol building. Well, now he was my husband. Okay. Then I posed for 2 Playboy spreads that revealed everything else. Well, almost everything else. What's left for me? I've been an actress, an author, a businesswoman, a world traveler, and historian. But as yet, I've never fulfilled the dream of my lifetime, the dream that every little girl grows up dreaming. The chance to say it's comedy tonight, America's hottest TV comedy club. Tonight's guests include Steve Mittleman, Slap Happy, Frank Barron in the Barron Report, and me, Rita Jenrette. And now here's your host, the Right Honorable Ringmaster from Philadelphia, Bill Boggs.
Thank you. Cut. I can see Mo Rooney's been at work. Thank you very much, Rita Jenrette. And by the way, I loved you in Zombie Island Massacre.
Well, thank you, Bill. I'm glad you're one person that saw it.
Our announcer search continues here at Comedy Tonight. But first, what do you give the man who has everything except a chin? Well, if you're a young New York couple in the 50s with a brand new baby boy, you give him the name Mittleman. And here he is.
Thank you very much. Mittleman, no chin. Thank you very much. How do you like this suit? It's neat, huh? Nice. Miami Vice? No, it's just a Vice, not me. I got it in Europe. Nice town. I was just there. I loved Europe. I was in France. The French hate tourists. They look at the tourists like this. This is a happy Frenchman. Frenchman having an orgasm. It's a newborn baby. You know, that makes sense. Happy orgasm, newborn baby. Anyway, while I was in Italy, the Italians I found very warm, very giving. Although they get such a raw deal on the lira, the dollar now is worth like 12 million lira. It's like, honey, I like that house. You got a quarter? I walk into a store, can you break a penny? I heard this couple arguing, you always have to throw in your 2,000 lira. It's a new math, thank you very much. Yeah. I loved it, I ate great food there. My mother would try and make Italian food. She'd make like spaghetti and meat sauce, and on the same plate she'd put applesauce. So it became like spaghetti and duck sauce. They have great names for pasta there. We have spaghetti number 18. How do they do this? Is there like a fat guy in the back of the Ronzoni factory? Mario, take a bite. It's a 26. I like it. I did not get along with the domestic people in Italy. The maids in the hotels. Next to the bed, there's a little switch. You turn it on and off. You think it's for the night light. I hit the switch. Maid shows up. I do this like 2 weeks in a row, and then I have to explain myself to the maid. I look at her and I go, mistake-o. She gives me one of these. My whole life I say this, what does this mean? She says, it means you have no chin-o. Thank you up there. I was in the museums and churches. I saw all this art. It was gorgeous. And in one of the churches, I was so moved, I went into confession. And I said, forgive me, Father, if I have sinned. Actually, I haven't been to confession in 20-something years. Actually, I'm Jewish. He said, Mittleman? Then France. France was fun. Last night there, we went to this fancy French restaurant, the Café U. Owned by the U family. By the way, U is spelled with nothing, just an accent over nothing. So we sit down. Thank you both. French major, yeah. I sit there, I get the wine list. I don't know wines. I said, Francois, the waiter, is very stuck. He goes, Francois. I said, okay, Francois. I'll have a bottle of Moet. He goes, it's Moet. I said, pardon moi. Francois. So I said, forget the Moet. we'll have a bottle of blank de blank. He goes, it's Blanc, Blanc de Blanc. He gave me what's called the Oh God 360. So I said, forget that. And I realized, folks, it seems the fancier the wine, the less you pronounce. I said, great, we'll have a bottle of, He said, it's... Then I got my check. I gave him my American Express card. He gives me back the card, and he says, Monsieur. I said, Monsieur. He says, Monsieur, what would you like me to fill in for a tip? I said, that's easy, Francois. Leave it Blanc. Thank you very much.
Well done, Steve. Thank you. Wait a second. This is important. You probably don't know this. Steve Mittleman comes from a great show business family, right? It's true. His grandfather was not only a great public speaker, but also an inventor.
You're gonna...
Yes, and we have obtained a rare clip of his granddad in action.
Oh,
so let's roll the tape. Watch.
Most people, when they eat donuts, like to dunk them, because that makes the donuts taste better. But I want to tell you this. That presents some difficulties. In the first place, if the coffee is too hot, you're liable to scald the first finger and thumb of your right hand when you dip the donut into the coffee. Then another thing, you're quite likely to get in wrong with your wife if you drip coffee across the tablecloth in bringing the donut to your mouth. Now with my patented donut dunking device, you don't have those difficulties. You just take a donut and put it on the hook which has been provided. Then you dunk the donut in the coffee like that. Now to prevent the dripping of coffee across the tablecloth, you merely pull on that ring there with the thumb of your right hand, and that puts the drip pan under the donut. Then you bring the donut to your mouth and eat like that without dripping any coffee on the tablecloth. A perfectly simple operation. I just wonder why people will go on with difficulties and never do a thing about it, when it's so simple to have a device like this.
Well, Rita, you're auditioning, is it, for the announcer job, so why don't you try an introduction?
Okay.
Give it to him.
All right. Wake up now. Come on, I know it's late, but you gotta have your eyes open to really appreciate this incredible team of Slap Happy.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, we're Slap Happy. Zal and I'm Brian. And this, of course, is a city people love to call New York. Good heavens, there certainly are a lot of famous people in this great city of ours, but a lot of these famous people have taken to wearing disguises so as not to be recognized. Folks, when you find out who's in today's audience, you'll be as flabbergasted as we were. Of course, I'm speaking about the man, the myth, the videos. Folks, let's give a big welcome to the one, the only, Bruce Springsteen!
Help for a minute? Great.
Tough luck in those Grammys.
We're going to ask you to stand right over here. All right, Bruce, what we're going to ask you to do is help us out for a minute with a little trick. But first, if you would, we're going to ask you to remain standing right where you are, facing front, keeping your hands down by your sides, and wet your lips. Great. Next, if you would, we're going to ask you to hold this cigarette that I have for you straight out using your lips, not your teeth. And I'll explain this trick to you, Bruce, as I explain it to everyone else. All right, Bruce, what we're going to do is Brian and I are going to juggle. And as we juggle, we're going to pass these clubs from one to another in front of you and behind you in an attempt to pick that cigarette out of your mouth while juggling. Right? No, don't worry. We have done it once before.
Folks, it's a relatively simple trick. Bruce, while juggling, I'm going to hit you right in the side of the head. Your mouth's going to jump open and the cigarette's going to come flying out.
Now, remember, if you get scared because of how close they come in front of you, Bruce, don't lean back or else you get hit from behind.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Slap Happy has special TV news cameras right here at Comedy Tonight. We're looking at the incredible Bruce Springsteen disguised as a vacationing junior high school vice principal. Right now, let's go into the audience. Let's go into the audience and find out what other people think about poor Bruce's predicament. Let's talk to this lovely woman right over here. Lovely woman right over here, do you mind if I ask you a question? Okay. Lovely woman right over here, why are you talking into a juggling club?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Good answer.
Survey says. I'm awfully sorry about that, ma'am. That's the wrong answer. You lose your pocketbook. New York, someone's going to take it sooner or later.
All right, here we go, Bruce. Here we go, Bruce. 3 clubs and 3 clubs. 6 clubs passing.
Look out, Bruce.
And now the heart rate backwards.
Bruce, outlook.
All right, Bruce. We do have one more thing for you. We have a blindfold. We just kissed your wife. We just kissed your wife. All right, you ready, Brian?
Ready, Al. For a second, that was my fault. You folks know very well whose fault that was.
Brucey's. Brucey was sending out some bad kind of vibes, so we're gonna have to penalize him a little bit. But with your lips, my teeth. Not only that, we're gonna take the blindfold off and put it around Brian.
Good luck, Bruce. And Bruce, to make this trick even more difficult, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm only kidding you. Oh, well, say la vie. Say la vie. Okay.
Are you nervous? No, I'm talking to Brian.
All right.
Here we go. Whoa, Brian.
Yeah.
Not so close, okay?
Well, when do you want me to hit him in the head?
Bruce, is that a nervous cigarette? Bruce, is that a nervous cigarette I gave you? It seems to be shaking a little bit there.
What I got. Good work, clap at it. All right, I want you to stay right here. This is actually going to have fun with this. It's a new feature on our show, a report by our own Frank Barron. It's a little something he likes to call the Barron Report.
Hello, I'm Frank Barron, one of the talent coordinators here at Comedy Tonight, and welcome to the Barron Report. Over the years, you've seen the making of Jaws, Michael Jackson's Thriller, and E.T., but never have you seen the making of Comedy Tonight. And while producers have spent millions on those other projects, we here at Comedy Tonight really work because we only spend somewhere around 50, 60 bucks tops. It's really not a lot of money at all. And so I have taken it upon myself to show you how Comedy Tonight is put together. Each Barron Report will take you behind the scenes and show you things like what it takes to become a comedian, what comedians eat. You'll meet the wheelers and the dealers, see the drug deals go down, meet our staff and specially trained audience. You'll discover the cutthroat atmosphere of television, and in this very first Barron Report, you'll meet host Bill Boggs and find out what he's really like off camera. Television. I like to think of it as a box-like object that electricity flows through and finally images appear. The Barron Report is here so you can be behind the scenes, and so I can get on television. And now I think you're ready for this very first Barron Report. In this exclusive interview, we'll meet host Bill Boggs and find out what he's really like. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Frank, how you doing? Good coupons today.
Thanks, Bill. Bill, what do you really like?
Well, Frank, you know, I'm pretty much the same off camera as
Fascinating,
on.
Bill. But unfortunately, we're out of time. Join me next week on the Barron Report where we'll meet the comedians and see what they eat.
I thought it went pretty good. I thought it went well, too, Bill. Your talk might be a little bit long.
Hey, coming up, Stubby Malone saves the Yankees after this.
Right! These people behind me want me to duck.
Yeah.
I know, you want to get on TV.
You're in showbiz.
Yeah. Listen, that was fun at the top of the show with your grandfather, the inventor.
He's a very sick man.
He was. What else did he do?
He had a crawler machine, too.
A little miniature one, right?
Yeah. And you got that grapefruit thing?
That's right. We have his other invention, the
I can't
grapefruit
believe
mask.
it.
Watch this.
Made a fortune.
Yeah, was he a great guy to grow up with?
Very great annoyance, which often occurs in eating, occurs at the breakfast table. No matter how good you feel when you get up in the morning, if you come down to the breakfast table and happen to tackle a particularly vicious grapefruit, and in eating it, you get squirted in the eye, your whole day is spoiled. You're quite likely to go to the office swear at the stenographer, and goodness sakes, anything can happen. The whole day is ruined. But if you wear my patented breakfast cap, you can overcome that annoyance. All you have to do is pull down the protective screen which is provided, without any trouble at all. Every home should have at least a half a dozen of these fine patented breakfast caps.
I was adopted. You were adopted. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Now here's a performer who is bigger than life, but smaller than almost anything else. Stubby Malone. Stub.
Well, thank you very much, friends and foes alike. Nonetheless, I'm sure most of you are wondering, what the heck is a guy like me doing here at Comedy Tonight? Well, folks, the answer to that question is quite simple. I'm here to dispel a myth. And that myth is the myth of mime, or as some people like to call it, meme. Now, I know you've seen all these so-called mimes around. One of the things they just love to do, an illusionary wall. I'd like to show you how they do that illusionary wall right now. I mean, what the heck? One of those guys don't talk. Right now, I'd like to show you how Stubby Malone here does that same illusionary wall. Alrighty, oh, yeah! Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, as you folks know, baseball season is right around the corner, for heaven's sakes. And this year, the Yankees are going to be doing a lot better this year than they did last year when they get one more guy in the team. And the guy I'm talking about, pluribus una mucho mocacho, Stubby Malone. Now, folks, I'd like you to imagine this if you would. The Yankees are ahead 3-2, but it's the bottom of the ninth inning at California Angel Stadium. The Angels have the bases loaded. There's 2 outs. Who's at the plate for Reggie Jackson? A boo, a hiss. Well, that's a general idea. Now, who do you suppose Lou Piniella calls out to the mound in relief? Stubby Malone, thanks for paying attention over there. I take the walk out to the mound in front of the not-so-friendly California Angel fans. I peer into Butch Weiniger, the catcher, to get the signal. Believe you me, I need some kind of pitch. Hey, what do I care? Holy cow, it's a line drive coming to my noodle. Watch it. That ball's heading up into the bleachers for a home run. Just one way to get that ball and give the game back to the Yankees. Super Stubby. I got the ball. Those Yankees have got that game. Thank you very much. Thanks. I tell you, you just can't say enough about the Yankees, especially that George Steinbrenner, you know? I mean, what more can you say about George Steinbrenner that hasn't been written in the papers already, for heaven's sakes? I don't know. All right, you folks out there ready? Yeah! Oh, man, come on, y'all talking to everybody. I said you folks out there ready? Yeah! All right, then let's get cooking. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to put me down, it won't let me be who I am. A lot of people try to put me down, they don't call Stubby a man. So I get down, I get down, I get down, I get down, I get way down. Then I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get way up. Ow! Hey! Oh! This is the way that Stubby's gotta go! Hey, all say it's all right! Look at what's Stubby now. All right, right now I'm gonna ask you folks if you're feeling all right. If you're feeling all right, I want you to yell yeah. And if you're not feeling all right, I want you to yell yeah, because then you're gonna feel a whole lot better. Here we go, you feel all right? Yeah! One more time, all right? Yeah! A little bit louder, all right? Yeah! Well, yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, even a beautiful audience. We hope to see you once again on our world tour of New York City. Good night, y'all.
I want to thank everybody. Slap Happy. That was terrific. Steve Mittleman, Frank Barron, wherever you are, and of course, Rita Jenrette. And Rita is actually auditioning for this open job we have as announcer on Comedy Tonight. I think you did a very good job. You have a new book, Conglomerate, a new movie.
Right.
You have a present and a future, but don't you always get tired of people asking you about the past?
Absolutely.
It must bug you, right?
Oh, it does. It does.
Well, I would like to ask you about just a couple of things
Sure.
from the past.
Sure.
You wrote in your book about you and your husband, you know, making love on the steps of the Capitol. Whose back got hurt, yours or his?
You can do it standing up.
Well, listen, I would like to, I want to ask you a little bit about future plans. Congress is in session.
Yeah.
A little about your future plans, but just one other thing. Did you do it at night or during the day? Were there a lot of other people around?
No. Absolutely dark.
Okay. There's one other thing. I know that you were an Italian history major.
Right.
So we prepared a little quiz for you, just an on-the-spot quiz, to see how you
we'll
would
see
do.
How,
Who designed the Italian flag?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Listen, she did pretty well. She got it right. We're going to keep you posted on how you do on our search for a new announcer for Comedy Tonight. What do you think, Steve?